Say 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm Mike.
Hello, I'm Lynn.
And this is Hello, Mansfield. Number 1. Good morning. All right, hello, Mansfield. I'm Mike.
And I'm Lynn. It's August 21st.
Yes, and we're so happy to have you here with us on today. And of course, the school year has started, so you got the little ones scurrying about at the house. And we thank you all for joining us. Our job is to bring cheer on this morning and smiles to you today because the day is just starting. So, Lynn, we've got a good show for today, don't we?
We've got a good show today. And, you know, I heard Hades got adopted. If you were here last week, that sweet little puppy found his forever home.
Sweet big puppy.
Yeah, big puppy.
Yes.
Sweet.
Energetic.
And if I remember correctly, Hades was all about you, Mike.
You know, Hades is cool. I mean, Hades was full of life. Oh, listen. Okay, so I see they're showing the pictures. Hades was not calm like that. Hades needed kids, and I am so glad that he's got a home.
Right now that he's adopted, we can say Hades was lots to handle, and he was all about Mike. He was all about Mike. I'm a fan as well, so I get it.
Well, today we have kittens. We've got 6 kittens. So we're gonna go from Hades to heck. I mean, no, I don't mean that. No, it's gonna be great.
And so, wasn't there some ROTC news? Did we have something to show about ROTC? They
did. They presented in Kentucky, and our ROTC, really all of the schools, Mansfield High in particular, they were in Kentucky, and they are all of our ROTC groups. JROTC groups are pristine. I mean, they're #1. They are award winning, and they've got good leadership. And it's good to know that we've got young people who are growing up to learn more about our country and willing to serve a country. And we've got a veteran today, as a matter of fact.
We do. That's what I heard. What I heard. And, you know, we do have it going on here in Mansfield.
We do have it going on. Mansfield is God's country. You know, just hands down. That's who we are. And that's why we come to you and we say, hello, Mansfield. So we're ready to get this show on the road.
We are. And it's time for a break.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Are you looking to navigate technology with confidence? Are you exposed to unnecessary risks? Technology shouldn't be this hard. At TaylorMade Tech, we understand the unique challenges businesses face. Our tech advisors specialize in working closely with you. With TaylorMade, you'll have the support you need from implementation to ongoing maintenance. Contact TaylorMade Tech Advisors today for a free technology audit and discover the difference TaylorMade solutions can make for you.
Welcome to Ancora Event Center, Mansfield's premier event venue. Create unforgettable memories at weddings and celebrations. Host seamless corporate events in our state-of-the-art facilities. Celebrate birthdays in style with our custom party packages. Enjoy our manicured outdoor spaces for any occasion. Our dedicated team ensures every detail is perfect. Visit AncoraEventCenter.com or call 817-779-4405. Ancora Event Center. Let's celebrate.
Perhaps more perfected by the lights التذاكر شعر.
The quality of the food, the service, the ambiance is all part of what makes the true dining experience.
Hello, Mansfield. We're back with Jennifer Flores. She's the Chief Nursing Officer with Texas Health Mansfield. Hi, Jennifer. How are you today?
I'm good, Lynn. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm
Good.
fantastic. So, what inspired you to become a nurse?
Well, a whole lot of things, I think. I feel like God gives us certain gifts. Mine, I feel like He naturally instilled in me the desire to really take care of people. So I've done that from a very young age with my family. So I always knew I wanted to be a nurse. I just didn't know what kind of nurse I wanted to be until I started my family. And then I had experienced a sub level of care, I felt like. And that just made me want to take care of women and during the labor and delivery process and make sure that they had compassionate, holistic care.
So you're the Chief Nursing Officer.
Yes.
Tell us what the Chief Nursing Officer does. And it sounds like a big responsibility. So talk
really
to us a little
does.
bit about that. What is that?
Okay. Yeah. Well, it is a big responsibility,
It
right?
sounds like it.
I mean, but it's a lot of fun. So when you're transitioning from bedside nursing to leadership, it's a bit of a transition. And you really get into nursing to take care of people. And so you still get to do that in leadership, but it just looks a little differently, right? So as a Chief Nursing Officer, I get the extraordinary pleasure of really pouring into supporting and growing future leaders,
Okay.
as well as supporting our clinical team so they can provide exceptional care to our community. So it is a big responsibility,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of fun because I keep learning along the way too.
Okay. So you take care of the people who take care of the people.
That's right.
That
That's
sounds
right.
good.
Yes.
Labor and delivery. So
Yes.
you brighten up when you mention that.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that at Texas Health Mansfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any specific question?
Yeah.
Or you just want me to talk because
Yeah,
I could talk all
give
day.
us an overview. Give us an overview of that area.
Yeah.
So labor and delivery at Texas Health Mansfield is an 8-bed LDRP. So that just means labor, delivery, recovery, and postpartum. So,
Okay.
and we have additional rooms for mother baby. It is, our facility has some of the largest rooms in the Metroplex.
Okay.
And that's really a blessing because that provides ample space for family center care and for support systems so that our moms really feel very cared for and they have the support systems that they want during labor. It is a big unit. It has a lot of really experienced personnel taking care of our team. I would say what stands out about Texas Health Mansfield that you can't get everywhere is the connected care.
Okay.
Being a military veteran and a military spouse, I've gotten to travel across this country and work in various hospitals. I mean, truly, that's what makes us special, is that our team members truly connect with you as a person. They get to know what your desires are, what your needs are during that process. And one of the things I love to share is that as a nurse in that area, it's funny because when you're pregnant, and women will feel this, right? When you're pregnant, you get 9 months to make a connection with your provider, your physician.
That's true.
You get 1 day as a labor and delivery nurse to make that connection, right? So the fact that these team members are able to do that and our patients walk away feeling like they don't just have a staff member, they have a friend.
That's right.
That's powerful and very impactful for God's work.
It's very powerful. I remember having, my kids are older now in their 20s, but I remember that connection with the labor and delivery team that came in because it's not, it's a team and they're really taking care of you.
You know what, you when you're talking about taking care of, on the other side of the break, of course, I want to talk a little bit about that because I've had some personal experiences with Texas Health, and you did an outstanding job with this particular parent, this mother who lost a child. So I want to talk about how do you take care of folks after they have the baby, postpartum. All right.
Sure.
So we'll talk a little bit about that after the break. And good job. Thank you very much. You're doing good, John. We appreciate you.
Dispatchers at BCB Transport. BCB has been a very big part of my life. I've known about BCB and somewhat been a part of BCB since about third grade when Rick and Brian came to Career Day at Roberta Tips and taught all of us what BCB is, what it stands for. I definitely see myself being with BCB for a long time, and I can't wait to see what more I accomplish there.
In a world driven by digital, businesses need more than just a presence. They need a partner. Introducing TaylorMade Consulting Group, your digital ally. As certified Google Cloud partners, we leverage the latest technology to propel your brand forward. From concept to execution, we craft tailored solutions to elevate your brand and drive results. Ready to unlock your brand's full potential? Contact TaylorMade Consulting Group today for your free digital audit and discover the difference TaylorMade solutions can make for you.
We were a victim of the hailstorm that blew through Mansfield in June of 2023. If you remember, that's when we had baseball-sized hail. After the storm, I reached out to Paul Duncan at Trinity Roofing. And you know what? From the first call to Paul to working with the crew leader, the scheduling department, the entire construction team, and how it played out with my insurance company, I'm glad I called Trinity Roofing and Construction.
All right, well, listen, welcome back. I'm Mike, and this is my good friend Lynn, and we're with Jennifer Flores here with Texas Health of Mansfield, and she's the chief nursing officer. But we're talking right now about the care that you give to parents, to young parents in labor and delivery. And I wanted to just ask you about how you care for those parents when things may not go so well. You mind talking a little bit about that today?
No, I don't mind. It's probably a common misconception that labor and delivery is one of the happiest places in the hospital. But the spectrum of care can swing in that pendulum, and we often care for parents who suffer a loss of their child during pregnancy. And I think, that too speaks to God's presence in those situations, that you can go from delivering a woman who's having a full-term healthy delivery to someone who was so excited to welcome their first child and is now faced with having to make funeral arrangements, right?
The same day.
Same day, yeah. And so the fact that we are blessed to make that connection to every patient, no matter what their circumstance, is truly profound. So Texas Health Mansfield, we do have chaplains on staff. And they are readily accessible to provide prayer, but also just a presence with our patients. Our nursing team is trained to do that as well. So we are really proud of the fact that we offer that one-to-one care for every patient during labor and delivery, no matter what the anticipated outcome is for that child. So that's why those patients feel so completely connected with their team, is because we truly make them feel like they are our priority, because they are.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm wondering about the technology. So I know this is a new facility, a beautiful facility, but tell us a little bit about the technology that you have that helps the expecting mothers.
Sure. We have fetal monitoring that's centralized, right? So that is really critical in labor and delivery. We monitor babies' heart rates, but we also can monitor all of mom's vital signs: blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation. We have Epic documentation. It comes with a little rover. It's kind of like a cell phone that makes it easy for the team members to document, scan medications at the bedside. Physicians, nurses, every team member has access to the fetal heart rate monitor anywhere on the unit as well as at the bedside to offer prompt response in emergent situations. Yeah, there's a whole lot of technology that makes it really accessible and makes our response very fast to promote better outcomes.
It's amazing. You know, what are some of the recent developments in that area and or even initiatives that you may have in regard to labor and delivery?
So we are very excited. So the state of Texas has initiated several years back maternal levels of care designation and neonatal levels of care designation. So it goes in stages 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
We are working towards level 2, and that's going to start in January. What that means is we're able to receive patients at 32 weeks gestation and actually care for their babies in our NICU. So that's very exciting because we've identified that need in our Mansfield community. And so we're going to expand those services in January. And so we're very excited to do that.
You guys are just continuing to grow and continuing to do great work. Now, you mentioned many times you're pulling a heartstring here, calling. Yeah, you know, I'm going to say hallelujah in regard to calling. Speak a little bit about your calling.
My personal calling,
to this field. I call it ministry, but to this field.
You know, this is a perfect storm. It's just the perfect blessing to me is to be able to give back as a nurse, but also to do it with serving God, right? And so keeping Him first and being an extension of His grace and love on this earth, just a small, tangible extension of God's love to people. It's just completely fulfilling, even on the hardest days. You go home feeling like you did something not just for Christ, but for your patients.
You know what? That's a great place to end.
That is.
Calling and also the heart that you have. And we can feel it up here, and I hope that the audience can feel the very same thing. Kind of have goosebumps now. So
it's a servant's heart.
You know, before I start crying, you know, great job. Jennifer, awesome. Thank you. We are so blessed to have people like you in the healthcare field, and we appreciate the fact that you're at Texas Health
and in Mansfield. We
You
love
better
having
know
you
it.
here in Mansfield.
Texas. I told you it's God's country.
It is.
All right.
God's country.
We'll see you on the other side of the break. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I
Jennifer.
appreciate it.
And I'm your dedicated women's health nurse navigator. It is an absolute honor to walk alongside you throughout your breast health journey. Please know it is my goal to limit your fears as we work together to ensure timely diagnosis and treatment. For more information, please visit our website or give me a call. Thank you for entrusting our team with your health care. It is an absolute honor to walk alongside you in your breast health journey.
At Schultz Wealth, we're financial planners first. The clients that work best with us are those who are really seeking to understand, you know, what it is they need to be doing today to be able to achieve the personal financial success that they're looking for in their future. Whether it's retirement, whether it's saving for college, whether it's selling a business, a super team, all highly qualified. We're all certified financial planners. So we are all designated up and ready to go and really enjoy what we're doing.
Hello, Mansfield. We're back with two gentlemen with Mansfield Cares. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about Mansfield Cares.
My name is John Presley, and I am the president this year of Mansfield Cares.
James Gibson, one of the board members at Mansfield Cares.
And Mansfield Cares has been around in Mansfield for a little over 24 years.
24 years.
And we are truly blessed to be able to say that we have raised over $4 million for our community.
Audience,
That's
I think we can
amazing.
applaud that.
That is amazing.
We donate to the back to school bash just this past week. We donated over $5,000 for 3 shoes for our kids of our community. Just last month, we donated over $30,000 to feed the kids that don't get the good lunches throughout the summertime, the nutritious lunches. Mansfield Cares is one of the largest donators to feed the kids.
That's wonderful. I know there's a lot of need there. Once school is over for the summer, there are a lot of food insecure children in the area,
Good word.
unfortunately.
Well, and you're 100% correct in that. John, you know, in regard to your heart, and James, in regard to your heart, what drew you? James, what drew you to Mansfield Care?
Actually, my mother-in-law, who was one of the board members, but she had mentioned about how this helps the community and I should get more involved here in Mansfield. So I attended a few meetings, became an ambassador, and then after a couple of years of that, became a board member.
So how do you become an ambassador for Mansfield Cares? What are the steps?
Sure.
To become ambassador, basically you need to volunteer for some of the events that we put on, the different fundraisers, the different events that we go help out with. If you come and support Mansfield Cares for at least 1 year, and then you can be elevated to a board member, a voting board member that helps make the decisions on where all the funds go that we raise throughout the year.
Okay. Now you all, you do a lot. I mean, you mentioned some of the things that you've done. And when it comes to Mansfield Cares, you know, Lynn and I, we're homers. I mean, because we know what you do. We want to make sure that folks out there really know you guys' heart. Your overhead is like next to zero. Every dime that comes in goes out.
Exactly.
You know, in regard to just a list of any organization in Mansfield that you want to give dollars to, and knowing it's going to go to the source is through you guys. So let's talk a little bit about some of the things that you do and you've done, like with the Hymn Center and things like that. Just kind of elaborate.
94% of what we raise goes directly to Mansfield.
Yeah.
We have built the Hymn Center, the building that Harvesting International works out of. We built years ago, and we donate that to hymns 100% free.
Now that's that
rent-free.
whole warehouse.
The whole warehouse.
Right.
We give that to them free of charge so they can make a difference in Mansfield. We built the, in front of that is the Linda Nix Caring Center.
Sure.
We built that years ago to help support the medical portion of the less fortunate here in Mansfield. And about 5 years ago, we came to the conclusion that Mansfield Cares didn't really work well with the medical portion. So we donated that to Mission Mansfield so they can continue to do that. So we just said, here, we want you to continue this, to grow it. So we donated that to them. And along with that, we have donated every year for, I guess, the last 10 years. We are the largest donor to the scholarship program, the MISD scholarship program. We donate over $16,500 to help the youth of Mansfield reach their goal of going to college.
Exactly.
So you got Mansfield Cares, and you've got all these tentacles. You guys are connected, and ladies, y'all are connected to a lot of things. Go ahead, Lynn. You're connected to a lot.
Well, and we had something, you did have an event that was going to happen on Saturday, and there's been a hiccup. Can you explain?
We had some unforeseen circumstances that beyond our control.
Sure. Right.
So we had to cancel this Saturday's casino event, but our sponsors, our future people who bought tickets, and the vendor, the Grandview, we want to thank them for their support.
Absolutely.
And look forward to, future events. We have more events coming.
Yes.
This year.
Yes. So you have a gala.
We have a wine event coming up November the 14th.
That's right.
At the Vault, the new expanded,
Vault.
Great venue there. And then March 1st of 2025 is our annual gala. at the country club in Mansfield. That is our largest event.
Yes.
And again, you know, all the funds go, as you mentioned before, straight out to the community.
And what are other ways that the community can support you? They can show up, they can help, and
Exactly.
can
And
they
on
donate?
the website, you can donate, you know, anytime. It's mansfieldcares.org. You go on there and just make a donation. Of course, we're a 501c3.
Yes.
So it's definitely tax deductible for you if they need to know that.
Okay.
And yes, the funds come in and we recognize all of our sponsorships and donators.
Okay. So John, I know you all had a goal in mind for this particular event that was to take place on Saturday. What was the monetary goal?
The monetary goal for the one on Saturday was about $30,000. We were
$30,000.
expecting to raise, but we will still do that with our supporters. It's amazing with the events coming up throughout the rest of the year. We're confident we're going to make that goal to where we can still help the community as much as we always want to.
And our annual goal.
And our annual goal is around $250,000 a year.
Okay, so that was a $30,000 you were hoping that. So we can help to make a $30,000 ask. You made mention of the fact that folks can give online. So the event didn't take place, but that doesn't keep us from giving that money because we know where it goes. So Lynn, I'm going out on a limb and say, hey, send $30,000 to Mansfield Cares because the event didn't take place. That means that they don't get the money. So give them the money so that we can do and see Mansfield Cares do great things. So we're getting ready to take a break right now, but I'm sure that while we're on break, Mom and Dad and friends of Mansfield and those outside the area, you can send that $30,000 to Mansfield Cares. Make it so. Make it so. All right, let's go to break and y'all bring the money. All right.
Thank you so
Bless
much.
you, man. Yeah, man.
In commercial real estate, a flawed title process can lead to costly legal issues and delays. At Yellowstone Title Company, we uphold traditional Texas values with honesty, integrity, and hard work in every transaction. With over 50 years of experience, our team ensures your investments are protected with precision and care. Trust Yellowstone Title Company. Rooted in Texas values, delivering modern solutions. Visit YellowstoneTitle.us today.
All of the therapies that we have here boost our body's ability to repair damage within itself or to heal itself. Normatec, for example, well, they're really great after a hard workout.
The most sought after equipment, which is the cryo machine. It's full body cryo. You completely step in it, head, shoulders, entire body is getting it.
The red light therapy helps with regenerating and re-energizing.
So I'd like to invite you to the lounge to experience our cutting edge science-backed therapy.
Hello, Mansfield. Jonathan Taylor here, your tailor-made technology advisor. And today, Mansfield, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take questions from Hello Mansfield viewers. And so last week, Mary Beth Collins emailed us a question regarding TikTok. She says, quote, "My daughter and sister both use TikTok and always send me links to funny videos. I see a lot on TV about TikTok stealing information and that they might get banned in the United States. What is this all about? And should I worry about clicking the links my daughter and sister send me? Well, Mary, let me first say thank you for sending in your question. And in short, the answer is no. You don't have to worry about clicking a link that your daughter or sister sends you. What I would say is just make sure every link you click is verifiable and trusted. The concern, though, Mary, is that the 150 million users that have created accounts with TikTok and continue to share their personal information with TikTok. And so what the problem is that ByteDance, the Chinese company that owns TikTok, they're worried about us sharing some of our personal information with them, our location, our images, our notifications, things like that. And so we want to make sure that we're being careful when we do that. And so the ban regarding it, the United States actually passed a law in April of this year that kind of forced the hand of TikTok. They said, hey, you either got to sell it to an American company or we're going to ban you. And so they've got until early 2025 to make that decision. But we definitely want to make sure that another government doesn't have access to our information. The big thing, though, is the algorithm, which leads me to question number 2 from Mr. Johnny Willis. And he says, quote, can you tell me what an algorithm is and how it works? Well, thank you, Johnny, for asking your question. So an algorithm, in short, is a calculation that looks at what you've done in the past online, your likes and things like that. And then it tries to create a great user experience for you as you enjoy the internet. And so algorithms basically analyze our behavior. It's a little bit of artificial intelligence in there, and they can, quote unquote, manipulate us if it's used in an undesirable way. For instance, if I like to watch cat videos, which you're going to see a bunch of cats here, kittens in just a second, the algorithm is going to send me more and more cat videos. And then I'm going to have a very, very pleasurable experience watching cats online. But it works the opposite way as well. So if I watch a lot of negative videos, then it's going to start sending me a lot of negative videos, the doom and gloom type stuff. And so we want to be careful how we're using the internet, and that we make sure that we are being as smart as we can online. And so, Mansfield, some people believe that social media platforms are tailoring their algorithm to foster addiction, to make us come back to it. Again, they make money because we're on their platform and they're selling ads. And so they want us on their platform as much as possible. And so the best thing we can do is make sure we read those policies, get educated, and stop hitting agree. Read those terms and conditions. This has been your Tech Talk with Jonathan. If you have a tech topic, or if you would like to be a tech guest, feel free to email us at techtalk@hellomansfield.com. Again, this has been your Tech Talk with Taylor Bay. See you next time.
Dear Dad, thank you for always being there for me no matter what. You've taken care of me and given me everything a daughter could ever want. You mean the world to me. Which is why I want you to promise that you're taking care of yourself. For you and for me. I love you, Dad.
When families break apart, it's the children who feel it the most. For over 20 years, Harris Cook Law has been dedicated to handling divorce, child custody, child support, and spousal support cases. We know that the welfare of your children is your top priority. It's ours, too. At Harris Cook Law, we work tirelessly to protect your family's future and bring peace to your children's lives. Harris Cook Law. Experience, compassion, results. Call us today.
I'm Ashley Fuller, and I'm the owner of Fuller Land Surveying here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm sitting here with my friend JD with Dela Berry Realty, and we're going to talk to you today about why realtors should choose their surveyor and why it's important to develop those relationships.
You know, the other day we were in a sticky situation and we needed a survey. It needed to be done at a very short timeline, and somebody was like, call Fuller, give them a shout, see how fast they can turn it around. It's like, oh my gosh, you saved the day.
Shine Dance Fitness is a nationally accredited dance fitness format with instructors all over the globe. The choreography is based in jazz, ballet, and hip hop, and always set to the most current and popular music that we're listening to. Shine is perfect for all fitness levels and danceable at ease. Uplift Strength Fitness, also by Shine Dance Fitness, uses hand weights, fitness bands, and a small exercise ball. Visit our website at www.sdfsouthdfw.com.
We specialize more in the insurance claims. So when you have storm damage that comes through, obviously hail, wind, tornadoes, we come out, we take a look at everything on the roof. There's a lot more that can get damaged than just the roof. There's gutters, there's windows, there's fence, there's decks. Come with Viridian Roofing and Construction. We've been in the industry for over 35 years. I'm the owner. When you call us, you get to deal directly with me. We come out and do a free property inspection and evaluation, and we're going to get out to see you very quickly.
All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and you know what? We had a lot going on in the community in the last few days. All good, all good.
Okay, well, I was invited to this event on Monday, and you were there. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes. It was the Stay Boat groundbreaking. That's our new entertainment district. That is, it is crazy awesome because, when you think about, I came to Manchester in 1989, and now here we are this many years later, building a professional sports stadium, partnering with FC Dallas and Rangers entertainment venues. That's the Texas Rangers. So here we are in Mansfield building professional sports stadiums, hopefully in time enough for some of these big events that's coming to the area.
All of the incredible things going on in Mansfield. And you said there were some hotels.
Yes,
groundbreaking.
We broke ground for a Hilton Garden. We broke ground for a Courtyard Marriott that's coming to town.
Well, I was not invited to that.
Well,
so
you know what? But it was really muddy, and I know how you like your shoes.
Thank you.
So I was.
I do.
I'm just saying. I was trying to save you.
I do remember at the one on Monday, I was like, "Do I have to get in the dirt?"
Yeah. Well, it was like 105. But you did good.
Yeah.
You did good. But that's coming to Mansfield. We actually have a stadium coming, and you're making me laugh with this kid.
I have a friend here who wants to see you, sir.
Oh Lord Jesus, he's gonna.
Goodness.
Oh
my goodness.
Oh boy, I hope the guys from the neighborhood don't see me doing this today.
Oh.
They're gonna say, "What's happened to Mike?"
You know what? They're suckers too.
Oh God, he's leaving.
Oh
okay.
No.
How long is this? How long is this segment? Come back. Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Come back, little kitten.
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Now you're gonna have the church ladies mad at me because I don't know. Oh, now what's the kitten's name?
Yeah. I don't know. There's 6 of them.
Oh, we have 6 today.
We have the 6 of them.
We have 6 kittens today.
And they're all just like this.
That's
they
right.
look like little skinny Garfields.
But they will all be adopted. We know after our segment today.
I'm wondering if
I'm going to call him Charlie. Charlie, don't leave.
I bet not 6 of them leave here today. So we'll be right back.
Okay, but we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Everyone needs that one person, someone you can talk to, laugh with, and share the most important details of your life. And today, finding that person is easier than ever. There's no swiping left or right involved. At Texas Health Hospital Mansfield, our physicians are easy to find and ready to make a connection.
I enjoy building a relationship with the patient from the moment I see them, getting to know me as a person more than just a physician.
So at Viridian Property Solutions, our goal is to get you, the homeowner, the most amount of money possible for your damages. I'm the owner of Viridian Property Solutions, and we are public adjusters in the Mansfield area. We've been in the insurance business for 15 years doing property assessments. So when it comes down to getting the right estimate amount submitted to your insurance company, that's where a good public adjuster is going to come in and really be on your side.
So hello, my name is Denise Hort. I'm a lactation consultant, and I'm working very hard to break down the barriers to breastfeeding success. We normalize breastfeeding. We support families prenatally, but the majority of the time in their postpartum chapter. We accept United Healthcare, Aetna, some Blue Cross Blue Shield plans through the Lactation Network. We also accept TRICARE and, of course, self-pay clients. I definitely encourage individuals to go to my website to book. That's the easiest way. We would love to be able to have the opportunity to support your family during this season.
I get asked a lot, why Andy Mack? My husband's name is Mack, and my nickname was Andy Mack. We love downtown. We've been here 6 years, and I love candy. We have over 1,600 different types of candy. We have everything from the old school bazooka gum. We do special things like we custom make baskets. We carry Wild Bill Sodas, which is a veteran-owned, veteran-run company. You can find us online at AndyMackCandyShack.com. Be sure and come see us down at Andy Mack Candy Shack.
About Mansfield podcast. Welcome to Happy National Spumoni Day. When's the last time you had spumoni?
I didn't know what it was, to be honest with you, Steve. But so I'm Joe Jenkins, founder of the Mansfield Business Alliance and owner of Joe Jenkins Insurance here in downtown Mansfield. And here are the stories and events we are covering today.
City of Mansfield and its partners celebrated the start of construction on a district that will become an entertainment destination right here in Mansfield. The groundbreaking ceremony was held on Monday on Heritage Parkway, and the multi-sports stadium will seat around 7,000 people, while the city will own the venue. REV Entertainment and FC Dallas will manage the day-to-day operations. We heard Mike and Lynn talking about that just a couple of minutes ago, and they will also develop the year-long programming. The 100-acre district will bring one of the first high-five entertainment venues to Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. The three-story family-friendly space will feature bowling alleys, arcade games, and a rooftop concert venue.
Steve, I consider you a man of the world.
Yes, sir.
Before Monday, did you know what a stable was?
I did not know. I had never even heard of the word.
I had never either. But the name Stable Street honors Mansfield's history while embodying the spirit of the community's bond. In 1960, Julian Field and I think that's 1860 probably. 1960 is not right. But 1860, Julian Field and Ralph Mann built the first steam-powered mill in Mansfield, laying the foundation for our growing town. Within that mill was a boiler powered by a small but crucial component, the staybolt. This small but crucial component is a modest yet vital piece, kept the energy contained and cohesive. The legacy that lays the path for this new district to foster a sense of unity and excitement in our community. Scheduled to open in the spring of 2026, the facility will host both youth and elite athletes.
This could be an exciting time for Mansfield.
It certainly could.
A Mansfield kindergartner was treated to a memorable entrance on her first day of school thanks to a special tradition upheld by the Lancaster Fire Department. 5-year-old Kayla Peterson was dropped off at Bourne Elementary School in a fire truck Wednesday morning. This gesture carries deep significance for Kayla's family. Her father, Brandon Peterson, served as a Lancaster firefighter for a decade before being diagnosed with lung cancer in 2019. Just a year later, he passed away in the line of duty at the age of 31, leaving behind his wife and 2 young daughters. The Lancaster Fire Department honors children of fallen heroes by making their first day of school extra special, continuing the tradition they began 3 years ago when Kayla's older sister was escorted to kindergarten in the same way. 5-year-old Kayla is the granddaughter of Eric Peterson, who retired from the Mansfield Fire Department in 2018 as an assistant chief. COVID's back in the news, and we will tell you how you can have fun on and off the court. We'll be right back.
BCB's located in Mansfield, Texas. Started with a vision back about 11 years ago. Came to conclusion one day that it was time to start a trucking company. Everybody in this company really does care about one another. Trucking is the backbone of this country, but what we do is absolutely paramount to the success of this country's survival.
Welcome back to the Mansfield Pulse. COVID-19 cases are on the rise again, with case numbers in Texas and nearby states leading the way according to two public health measurements. Texas is one of the states with the highest level of cases. Very high is the official designation, according to the August report by the CDC. The 5-state region, including Texas, also ranks among the nation's highest rate of positive COVID-19 tests in the most recent report. Nearly 1 in 4 COVID tests, so 24.1% exactly, in the region, including Texas, is positive, indicating the person has the virus. The trend is slowly increasing and does not even account for people testing for COVID-19 at home, the result of which are not typically reported to the public health department. However, no totals come close to matching the height of the pandemic.
For at-risk individuals, including those age 65 or older, the CDC recommends contacting a physician or healthcare provider right away if experiencing COVID-19 symptoms, even if the symptoms are mild. To avoid spreading the disease, the CDC recommends stay home until you do not have a fever without using medication to reduce it, and your symptoms have improved for at least 24 hours. Take additional precautions for 5 days. Follow up with at-home COVID tests before meeting with vulnerable or large groups. Stay away from others while sick, and follow hygiene best practices like washing your hands or covering your coughs and sneezes.
In sports, red ball tennis is coming to Mansfield.
Wait, what?
That was going to be my question too, Steve. What is red ball tennis?
What is red ball tennis?
I've got the answer right here on this piece of paper here.
Tell me about it.
The U.S. Tennis Association describes it as a more accessible version of tennis that uses modified equipment to introduce new players to the game. A social experience that can be played anywhere, even in a parking lot, using a pop-up net or a string taped between chairs or cones. The game is played on a smaller court with red balls that are slightly larger and have lower compression than traditional tennis balls, so they bounce slower and move more slowly through the air. This gives beginners a better chance to set up and swing at the ball. The Mansfield Area Tennis Association, or
MATA,
M-A-T-A.
I'm a member.
Are you?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Is hosting a free red ball tennis night in the air-conditioned Mansfield Activity Center, which there's the key.
Air conditioned. Yes.
Mansfield Activity Center on Friday, August 30th. Play starts at 6:30 and will run for a couple hours. All equipment will be provided. To register for the event, you can just Google or search for the words Red Ball Tennis Mansfield Activity Center.
Yeah, I looked for it on the internet. You really do have to Google Red Ball Tennis Mansfield Activity Center, and you'll find it. It'll come up. Another sport that you may be interested, or maybe not, but hopefully,
Sure.
is disc golf, also known as frisbee golf.
Frolf.
Yeah. in which players throw a disc at a target on a 9 or 18-hole course using rules similar to golf. The Mansfield Parks and Rec Department is planning Mansfield's first disc golf course at James McKnight Park West and is looking for community input. Parks and Rec is hosting an open public meeting on Thursday, August 22nd. That's tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at City Hall to discuss the project in more detail with staff and park designers. James McKnight Park West is a small neighborhood park at the north end of Wisteria Street and is one of the many trailheads to the linear trail. Right over here is Joe Jenkins. He's going to fill us in what's going on with the Mansfield Business Alliance.
Well, we've got something real exciting coming up. One of my favorite places in town, El Primo's, is opening up the Parrot's Nest, which is a enclosed space that will dining, events, things like that. And we're gonna cut a ribbon for El Primo's and the Parrot Nest next Tuesday, August 27th at 4 p.m.
With live music.
Live music. Who's doing the live music, Steve?
Dun, 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 dun.
A little Jimmy Buffett cover band. Steve Cosio here. Songs you know by heart. Of course, Feed the Kids is continuously going on through the summer. For more information, visit mansfieldbusinessalliance.org.
Just a reminder, the About Mansfield podcast happens every Wednesday, and today is the release of episode 236. Can be found at aboutmansfield.com. That, my friends, is the Mansfield Pulse. I'm Steve Casillo. That's Joe Jenkins. That is an orange cat. And coming up in just a little bit, Mike and Lynn will tell you about the perfect companion just for you. We'll be right back.
Are you looking to navigate technology with confidence? Are you exposed to unnecessary risks? Technology shouldn't be this hard. At TaylorMade Tech, we understand the unique challenges businesses face. Our tech advisors specialize in working closely with you. With TaylorMade, you'll have the support you need from implementation to ongoing maintenance. Contact TaylorMade Tech Advisors today for a free technology audit and discover the difference TaylorMade solutions can make for you.
When families break apart, it's the children who feel it the most. For over 20 years, Harris Cook Law has been dedicated to handling divorce, child custody, child support, and spousal support cases. We know that the welfare of your children is your top priority. It's ours too. At Harris Cook Law, we work tirelessly to protect your family's future and bring peace to your children's lives. Harris Cook Law. Experience, compassion, results. Call us today.
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we are here with some beautiful kittens from Second Chance Dog Rescue and Cat Rescue as well. So here we are with Marie, one of the volunteers there. Marie, tell us a little bit about these kittens. Now, we've got several around the studio here today, ladies and gentlemen.
So we brought 4 today, and they're all brothers.
Oh.
All male cats. They're super sweet. As you can tell, they cannot stop purring in our arms. And they're about 8 weeks old.
Okay.
Next week, they'll be going to the vet, get their vaccines and all that great stuff going on. And they'll be ready to go home. So here we go. Oh, I know.
And right on cue, this is, and we've named the cats. This is Charlie. That's Charlie. There's Charlie. And we've got another Charlie.
Where's Charlie?
Where's the others? Where's Charlie number 4?
Charlie,
Oh.
where's Charlie at?
Look at there. So even big muscle guys.
Even the big guys like
That's right. This is Eric, the
kittens.
muscle man. See, so even muscle guys look great with kittens, and you can have one too. As a matter of fact, we'll give them away in the audience today. You get a kitten, you get a kitten, and you get a kitten, and of course you get a kitten, because we want you to adopt these beautiful kittens. Now, we've learned, of course, that we have, every time we come, so far, our dogs and cats, they have been rescued. They have been adopted. We mentioned that Hades was adopted. So, let's keep the streak going.
I think, yes. And so they have 6 of these beautiful kittens. And I know your house is not complete without these, just another little thing to love in your house that gives you so much love and attention.
See, look at Eric. He's just rocking.
But cats are
cute?
good, though, because they leave you alone. They love on you, and then it's kind of like only when they want to give you some love and attention. So our dogs need lots of attention all of the time. But kittens are a little easier to care for. So in case you just need to come and adopt a kitten, look at these sweet babies.
That's right. I grew up with cats and dogs. And my little sisters, they were cat people. And of course, I was a dog person. But I learned to love cats. I even performed an exorcism on one of them.
Can you tell us what happened? What happened when you did that?
Well, the cat was just acting really nuts. So I figured as a 10-year-old, the best thing I could do was pray for him. And I did the best I could, and then he took off running up to the top of the stairs, and he got to the top, looked at me, and said, "Rrr." So I don't know if that worked, But I mean, the cat stayed with us years and years, so it worked out for somebody. Yeah,
it must have worked.
That's right. But as you can see, these are sweet cats and kittens rather, and they'll love on you. So let's do that. All right. Yeah. Come, go to Second Chance.
Scan that QR code.
Scan it and get you a little kitten. The kids
Or
will
2.
love it.
There's plenty.
Or
There's plenty
6.
to go around.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
All right. So hopefully on the other side of the break, the phone will be ringing.
Yeah. Hopefully. I don't know. I think a couple people here in the audience want to take home.
Oh yeah. Well, we've given them away. All right. All right. It's time to go to break because Charlie's getting ready to leave me. All right. All right. Thank you all very much.
And I'm your Women's Health Nurse Navigator. Texas Health Hospital Mansfield offers comprehensive breast, obstetric, and gynecological care. Whether you need to schedule an annual exam, a minimally invasive gynecological surgery, or a mammogram, you can count on me to make this process an easy one. For more information, please visit our website or give me a call. I look forward to walking alongside you throughout your healthcare journey.
Welcome to AG1 Cleaning Services, a commercial cleaning company with over 30 years experience.
When people ask me, what's your favorite? Everything is amazing. Whether it's steak, whether it's seafood. The seafood here is amazing. We're very lucky to have some of the finest, the chefs, management, our server team is among some of the best out there.
Hi, I'm William Cletus, president of Solving the Maze. Solving the Maze is an A to Z managed service provider. We cover everything from basic tech support to project services in every single area of information technology. Additionally, one of our focuses as a managed service provider is putting the word service first. Solving the Maze makes sure that you see the face. It's not just remote support all the time. We're going to come on site. We're going to help you. We're going to engage. You're going to see a face.
Hello, Mansfield. We're back and we're wrapping up the show. We want to take a moment to thank our keynote sponsor, Texas Health Mansfield, for all they do for us here on the show and for the community.
Been a great show today, hasn't it?
It's been a great show.
Really heartfelt. I mean, to
There
me,
was lots of love. Is it the kittens?
you know, kittens help. Well, you kind of cuddle with them. You know, you think about though Jennifer Flores and just I'm going to say her testimony, her heart toward what she does at Texas Health Mansfield, and of course Mansfield Cares.
I know.
You know, and their heart for the community, and that's what this is all about.
And Second Chance Dog Rescue, all they do for our feline and canine friends who need attention and love. It's a hard world out there. Just have a community that can support and love and help lift others up just a little bit, brighten our days.
100% correct. And you know what? We don't ever say goodbye, do we?
We don't. We say,
hello, Mansfield. Don't make it a great rest of the day and help somebody today if you can.
Yeah.
Make that happen. All right. And we've got kittens for everybody.
Kittens.
So come on, get your
Come on,
gifts.
get your kitten.
Yes.
You get a kitten.